Okie dokie, everybody. What's what's been going on with everybody? I hope everyone's doing all right. In this video, I'm just gonna go over some updates. It's like 6:40 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's make a little update video because I want to start my day off having done some journaling, and what better way to journal than to talk about just stuff a little bit more in depth than just writing it out. Plus, my hands are tired. Um, so I've been, uh, I haven't posted a video in a few months. I really kind of just stopped posting videos onto this channel. It's not even because okay, yeah, it is because I lost interest. Honestly, I'm just gonna be straight up front. Like, yeah, low key is just I don't know. I don't feel like it SEO and videos and stuff like that is not really where my passion's at. I mean, I liked building a business out of it. And I still like running the business, but it ain't where my heart's at. So I just don't do it that often. But then again, I do know that a lot of people look up to these videos. Apparently, I get comments from you guys who are like, wow, dude, I don't even know why the hell anyone takes me seriously. I don't know. I looked at some of my videos and I'm like, dude, what am I saying? um, so I moved. There's a video where I actually trashed a place called Manchester, New Hampshire, which is where I used to live last year. And I moved to Richmond, Virginia. Dude, I hated that place even more, looking back. So I moved back to Manchester, New Hampshire, and that's where I am right now. And I have my own little apartment. Got my own one-bedroom apartment. Ain't got no furniture. Dude, like that's really it. I mean, I have a bedroom. But I ain't got a bed on that. I might do an apartment tour, but there really ain't much to tour. It's just this is a one bedroom, it's like a bohio, like a shanty. I ain't that bad, but it's nothing special. I've been doing more carpentry work and more contracting work because that's where I'm looking to really build a business. Is in blue collar work. The money is amazing in blue collar out in where I am in New Hampshire. And it's also, I think it's more rewarding than building websites for people. Is just actually building something is instead of hey, look at that, I just put together a WordPress site and I overcharged it or I just marked up whatever my overhead is. And building like a gazebo or building a house or building a carpool extension. I don't know. It feels more real to me. But I like the business side of it more than I would actually like being a carpenter. But that's a whole different discussion for a whole another video. I've been doing more work on my YouTube channel, Koji Languages. In fact, we actually just hit 1,000 subscribers. Let me pull this up because I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay, so this is my channel. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, right? Okay, and this is Koji Languages. Koji Languages, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Been working on that. Been releasing a couple of videos. Mongolian, Albanian. I gotta release a new video. I might work on that today, actually, if I have time, or tomorrow. I gotta work on maybe, I don't know what language it's gonna be next. I have to go through my queue. Nevertheless, yeah, that's been kind of what I've been doing lately. I hired a new staff member now to do on-page SEO. So I have a project manager who does some of the work of day-to-day operations, managing projects and whatnot. He's been on vacation for some time. I don't know when the hell he's gonna get back. So, I mean, if you include him, we've got about 5 people now at JC Surge. If you don't include him right now, we got about 4 people. It's me, 3 VAs who are in the Philippines, and my project manager who, like I said, he's just been MIA. I don't know where he is. But, yeah, one thing I wanted to touch on, and this is kind of why I wanted to make the video, is what's going to be happening when... What do you do when things go wrong in the company? So what I mean by that is nothing particularly is going wrong, as in things aren't really falling apart. Well, depends who you ask. So in the month of March, I made about 12 grand off of JC Surge. Okay, so that was our best month we've ever had. April, I was coming back from my road trip, and I was moving and I was doing all this stuff. May, I moved out, was just getting back into the carpentry work. June, all right, lingering effects from May. July, I was just goofing off. July, I was literally just goofing off. A lot of August, I was goofing off. So I look back and I'm like, okay, there's a lot of goofing off that I've been doing. And as a result, my company revenue has really just been decreasing. And it's not good. So one of the things like I did was I hired a new VA. And a lot of people would look at me and say, why the hell would you hire someone that's new if your company revenue is decreasing? Well, I think that it's important that two reasons. One, having a VA now that does just SEO work. So I used to just hire people that weren't in SEO and I could train them to do things. But that's not going to work for me anymore for a couple of reasons. One of them being I don't have time anymore because I'm doing other things. I'm a student now and I'm enrolled in college. I take online classes at SNHU, and I also work in construction and carpentry throughout the week every now and then. I'm trying to build Koji languages more, and I've got clients to deal with at JC Surgeon. So I've got way too many things on my plate for me to really train people in SEO. So I need someone who's already experienced in SEO. That being said, I don't need anyone that's an expert on SEO. I just need someone who knows the fundamentals of SEO and whatnot. So I hired a new staff member because then it allows me to really just have quote unquote passive income. And what I mean by that is I might only make a few grand in a month, but I don't have to worry about doing anything anymore. So I might profit like next to nothing, but I now have a company that's on pretty much autopilot that I can just leave and use for tax benefits and for just adding to my portfolio and asset management and stuff like that, which is dope. But now if I want to grow it, I have the only obligation that I have to the company is to grow it. That's really it. And obviously do the administrative work, which I enjoy. I like administrative work. I like being in the executive position. I think it's a really good privilege to have if you have the privilege, and I say privilege, not the right, because you do not have the right, in my opinion, to be an executive leader. Sure, you can anyone in the United States really can form their own LLC as long as there ain't no real complications and you're whatever the rules are to form your own LLC in your area. As long as you meet them, yeah, you can be your own boss, but ain't nobody gonna really listen to you if you're a piece of shit, So it's a privilege to be a business owner and to be a business leader. And I take that privilege with a lot of it has a lot of weight to it to me. So I'm not entirely sure where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so it has a lot of weight to it. So I need to kind of make sure that my company is growing and is steady for my staff members to be confident in my leadership. And one of the things that I'm trying to do now is basically do a major surgery on my business. What that entails is, first of all, I have a couple notes here, actually, which, you know what, I'll show you, because whatever. It's not a big deal to me. Okay, so major surgery. The first thing I'm doing is I'm trying to solidify my SEO process. This is why I'm hiring someone who's more of an expert on SEO than I am, and I hope that I can train her to be better than me. And what I mean by that is I hope that I can give her resources, maybe even buy her some courses, and just say, hey, be a better SEO than I am, because I'm capped. I'm capped at the level of SEO that I'm willing to learn. I'm not willing to go any farther than what I know now. I'm really just looking to build the business out of things, and I'm really, my only obligation to the company is to just grow it. And I'm going to grow it by doing manual outreach. So I'm trying to automate, the reporting for clients, the on-page work that needs to be done, the backlinks that need to be built, and all of that jazz, all of the SEO jazz that goes into running an SEO business and doing the full service SEO shenanigans. The second thing I need to really work on is my manual outreach, and with a little bit of automation. So before, and I have YouTube videos on this. One of my more popular videos is on how to get SEO clients. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired right now. Okay. Get SEO clients fast with this template. And, people are like, hey, people are happy about it. With cold emailing, what was this? I don't know. People were just watching these videos. So I was really, my method was get clients by downloading. So I think this is pretty much what I was doing in the video. And this is really what I explained. One, use D7, Lead Finder, Lead Scrape. I tried out using Lead Scrape. It's a pretty cool little toy. I like it. I'm not going to really go into it, but you just punch in the industry and keywords, city, whatever, you know the vibes. I ain't gonna explain that anymore. D7, lead scrape, whatever you do to find leads and mass export them. Then you do a little bit of filtering, bulk input, bulk upload to Smart Reach or whatever. You can use Mixmax, you can use Smart Reach, you can use whatever you want. I'm moving away from this for a couple of reasons. One, but honestly, the money is, I don't even care. It's not much money. It's like $30 a month to use Smart Reach. It was only a couple $100 for Lead Scrape. It was only like $40-$50 for D7. I'm sure they're jacking up the prices, saying, "Oh, inflation." I don't know what it is with people and not having just criticism for another video. But bulk upload was like the go-to method, and it would be like, "Hey, I came across your site," Everyone knows this. If you're in the SEO industry and if you've done any like investigation onto like cold email for SEO, you know this dumb script. You know you know where it's going. This is a dumb script. I hate it. It pisses me off. It really bothers me. What pisses me off the most is this. It's the subject that says, "Quick question, John." What the dude? If there ain't anything that screams sales more than this is it. Like, dude, if you're still using this, you're like in like, dude, go back to like the 30s or something, because bro, this is bum ass stuff. Like, no cap, this is stupid if you're using this. So I was like playing around with things, and I have a different approach to it. I'll share one email that I. Okay. One email I sent. So I sent this email a while ago, and I was like, "Oh, dude, maybe I can get some business." He actually responded, and this is why I like this template a little bit more. It just says, "Hi, Andre. I came across your practice, blah, 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 when searching for CPAs in the Seattle area on Yelp. I noticed that you do not rank for phrases such as CPA Seattle, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, your competitor is like da, 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 da. The reason I'm reaching out is because I work with accountants like yourself to help them rank higher on Google and Google Maps, and I think we can improve your firm to get a few extra clients a month. I'd like to send over a quick report to show you where your website is at right now, compare it with your competitors, and how it can improve. Is this the right email address to send this to?" Dude, this is what I want to do, and it explains everything perfectly. Just a little background information, a little, hey, I can do this, and I mentioned Google and Google Maps. Sometimes I'll drop in SEO. Now here's what why I wanted to make this video, because a lot of people are like, "Dude, what do I do with my cold emails?" Like, okay, here's what you do, at least in my opinion. This is why I'm moving towards this. Make it personalized. Don't be using Smart Reach. Dude, it pisses. If there ain't anything that bothers me more as an SEO like business owner is when I'll show you. I have no problem showing you the type of bullshit I gotta go through every single day in my inbox. Like that, I delete almost all of them. Let me see if I can pull up any of these cool ones. Like, hi, my name is Joshua. I'm a software engineer. Like, dude, get away from me. Or like, hi Joshua, I hope you have a great day at JC Surge. We are inviting a few. Dude, leave me alone. Okay? Are you looking for help with any projects? No, I'm not. I delete all of these emails because I do not care about them. They're bum ass emails. Specifically this Eric Jones guy. I hate him. I hope whoever is sending out these Eric Jones emails, I hope if you have kids, they don't get accepted into college. Whatever. I don't like you. Kyle Golder. Right. Hi, Josh. I was looking into marketing agencies based in New York City and came across your website. I'm pretty sure this was automated. But if not, it still feels automated to me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Like, for instance, I try and figure out, like, is there anything that I can do to pinpoint something that describes their company a little bit more? Now, I'll change it up and say, to help them reach more people using SEO to improve search visibility. Why? Because that's what I do. Some people will tell you, nah, dude, don't say you're selling SEO. Like, dude, that's what I'm doing. That's my business. That's what I've built this whole bullshit on. So I'm gonna say things like, I'm using SEO. You probably know what SEO is by now. Unless you're living under a rock, it's 2021, right? Like, dude, Joe Biden's in office, all that. It's 2021. It ain't 2017 when people are like, oh, what's SEO? Like, dude, everyone knows what it is. And if you don't know what it is, it doesn't matter to you then. And you just delete it and you move on with your life. Like whatever. I know this video is kind of dumb. And it's like, I ain't really talking much, but whatever. I ain't talking much sense. It's early in the morning. I just wanted to get something out of there. And it's more for me to journal, really. But this is just what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm moving away from automation and moving more towards back to manual caring about everything. Because, dude, I know AI is all this jazz and AI and automation and everything. Like, but, bro, it looks. I hate this shit. I hate it so much. I hate these automated emails so much. If it's a newsletter or a company like giving me an update or whatever, you know, jazz, then sure, whatever. But if it's you trying to sell me something and it's literally just says like, hi, and there's no personal, like, I just delete those emails without reading them. I don't care about them. Because for me, it indicates I'm just another paycheck to you, which is fine if that's the kind of people you want to work with. But I like, you know, communicating with my clients and prospects, and I like learning more about them and forming a relationship. That's just me. The third thing I need to do for my operation is revamp the site entirely. Not like the whole design, but I mean like go through everything, go check spelling errors, and I'm going to do that actually right after this video. I'm going to just go through some blogs, read everything, take a few notes, and whatever. So that's where I'm at. I'm not losing any money yet. No, I'm not. I'm just, we're about to be at a point where we're just going to start breaking even if we don't increase sales. So that's why I hired a new staff members, because one, it automates a lot of the processes that are already difficult to manage myself with everything else going on, and two, it forces me to be like, oh shit, I gotta step up the sales game. So, with all that being said, I know this video has been mad long. Actually, let's go through some comments real quick. I don't know if anyone's really watching this at this point, but let's go through some comments. Dude, you're the fucking man. I like the authentic, quick tutorial, no BS, no fluff, pure value. Appreciate it, man. I am looking for a career change and interest in learning, maybe over-the-shoulder learning. Do you sell consultants to do this? I responded to this comment. I don't sell consulting like right now, because it's like, dude, like what? Just DM me and I'll answer your questions. Like, you know, if you really want over-the-shoulder training, dude, I would charge next to nothing. Like, I don't know, the equivalent of like maybe like $100 or something for like a couple hours teaching you. I really don't need the money right now from that. I'll probably end up eating my words eventually, but for now I'm chilling. Great video. Do you keep track of how many emails it takes for you to get a video audit request? Usually it takes me about 100 emails of bullshit of bullshit automated templated emails. And how many emails you send to close one deal, or do you have estimates? Probably a couple hundred emails to get one deal. I don't know. I'm not the best at cold emailing. Remember that. Joshua Conrad, bro, I know you've grown a ton of pumped to hear you crossed 12K, so I know you're probably swamped. No rush. Looking forward to it, man. Hey, I was responding to a video. Yeah, I'm swamped with work, but not necessarily SEO work. I'm not at 12K anymore because I've been slacking and I've been goofing off, and that's what happens when you just decide to goof off. You are the #1 hidden gem on YouTube for anybody starting an SEO. A lot of other guys just sell fluff or are trying to sell the shit. Yeah, I know, and then they all suck. Whatever. Oh, I ain't gonna judge. I ain't gonna judge them. That's what they want to do with their lives. They can do. I don't buy into that though. That's dumb. Hey man, I've been using your strategies and they've been helping a lot. Just want to say thank you. Cool. Well, maybe you're the reason why they don't work for me anymore, because we've got now more people are using that strategy and it's just inflated. I am an expert in local SEO citations. Google if you work. And get the dude who are delete this comment. Get out of here. Josh, where did you get this client from? Cold email? No, it was a referral. All right, yeah. Oh, dude, I had a shaved head. All right, that's just it for this video. I'll see y'all in another video. Toodles.